Glad to see you all. This is called The Blue Mask. They tied his arms behind his back to teach him how to swim. They put blood in his coffee and milk in his gin. They stood over the soldier in the midst of the squalor. There was a war in his body, and it caused his brain to holler. Make the sacrifice. Mutilate my face. If you need someone to kill, I'm a man without a will. Wash the razor in the rain. Let me luxuriate in pain. Please don't set me free. Death means a lot to me. The pain was lean and it made him scream. He knew he was alive. He put a pin through the nipples on his chest. He thought he was a saint. I made love to my mother, killed my father and my brother. What am I to do? When a sin goes too far, it's like a runaway car. It cannot be controlled. Spit upon his face and scream. There's no Oedipus today. This is no play you think that you were in. What will you say? Take the blue mask down from my face and look me in the eye. I get a thrill from punishment, and I've always been that way. I loathe and despise repentance. You are permanently stained. Your weakness buys indifference and indiscretion in the streets. Dirty is what you are, and clean is what you're not. You deserve to be soundly beat, and make the sacrifice. Take it all away. There's no won't high enough to stop this desperate day. Don't take death away. Cut the finger at the joint. Cut the stallion in his mouth and stuff it in his mouth. Water. The reason I'm even able to be here is because all I drink these days is water. And speaking of that, I'm actually kind of proud of it myself. Thinking back upon all that, this is called The Last Shot. And it goes without saying, of course, this is not autobiographical. The last shot should have killed me. Pour another drink. Let's drink to the last shot. And the blood on the dishes in the sink. And the blood inside of the coffee cup. The blood on the tabletop. But when you quit, you quit. But you always wish you knew it was your last shot. And when you quit, you quit. But you always wish you knew it was your last shot. I shot blood at the fly on the wall. My heart almost stopped. Hardly there at all. And I broke the mirror with my fall. With my fall. Give me a double, give yourself one too. And give me a short beer and one for you too. And a toast to everything that doesn't move. But when you quit, you quit. But you always wish you knew it was your last shot. When you quit, you quit. But you always wish you knew it was your last shot. Whiskey, bourbon, vodka, scotch. I don't care what it is you got. I just want to know that it's my last shot. My last shot. I remember when I quit pretty good. You see this here? It's where I chipped my tooth. I shot a vein in my neck and I coughed up a quaalude. On my last shot. On my last shot. So here's a toast to all that's good. Here's a toast to hate. And here's a toast to toasting. And I'm not boasting when I say I'm getting straight. When I say I'm getting straight. But when you quit, you quit. But you always wish you knew it was your last shot. Because when you quit, you quit. You always wish you knew it was your last shot. Thanks a lot. It's called a temporary thing. Hey now, bitch. This is before the last shot, it goes like so. God forbid that goes on now, right? I got straight, so just I'd be fucked up, I can't blame it. Hey now, bitch, don't you know? You better get out of here quick. Maybe your blood is getting much too thick. It ain't like you never seen this thing before. And if it turns you away, then you better turn around and hit the floor. Because it's just a temporary thing. This is just a temporary thing. You read too many movies and you've seen too many plays, and if the scene around here makes you sick, then you better get away. Hey look, hey look, hey look, hey look, hey look. You better think about it twice. I know that your good breeding makes it seem not so nice. It's just a temporary thing. It's just a temporary thing. Where's the number? Where's the dime? Where's the phone? I feel like a stranger. I want to go back home. Your mother, your father, your fucking brother. I know they don't agree with me, but I don't give two shits. They're not better than me. And it's just a temporary thing. It's just a temporary thing. It's called Underneath the Bottle. I want to cover your major vices. Ooh-wee, look at me, looking for some sympathy. The same old story of a man in a search for glory, and he found it there underneath the bottle. Things are never good, things are always getting too weird. Hey, give me another scotch with my beer. Hey, I'm sad to say, I feel the same today as I always do. Hey, give me a drink to relax me. Ooh-wee, liquor set me free. I can't do no work, I got the shakes inside me. Ah, shucks, I got the lousiest luck. I'm sick of this underneath a bottle. 7 days make a week, and on 2 of them I sleep. I can't remember what the hell I was doing. I got bruises on my leg from I can't remember when. I fell down some stairs, I was lying underneath of a bottle. Ooh-wee, son of a bee. You get so down you can't get any lower. So long world, you play too rough. And you get me all mixed up. And I lost my pride, and I was hiding underneath of a bottle. Just might say that as long as Jim was reading depressing things, I didn't want to break the mood. So into the valley of depression, waves of fear. Waves of fear attack in the night, waves of revulsion, sickening sights. My heart's nearly bursting, my chest's choking tight, waves of fear. And waves of fear squat on the floor looking for some pill, and the liquor's gone, and blood drips from my nose, and I can hardly breathe. Waves of fear, I'm too scared to leave. Waves of fear, waves of fear, waves of fear, waves of fear. I'm too afraid to use the phone. I'm too afraid to put the light on. I'm so afraid I've lost control. I'm suffocating without a word, and I'm crazy with sweat, with spittle on my jaw. What's that funny noise? What's that on the floor? Waves of fear pulsing with death. I curse at my tremors, and I jump at my own step, and I cringe at my terror. I hate my own smell, and I know where I must be. I must be in hell with waves of fear. Kicks. Hey man, what's your style? How you get your kicks for a living? Hey man, what's your style? What do you do to get your adrenaline flowing? Do you like to commit acts where you hurt people? Do you like to see them used crudely? Cut them across the back or the neck with a cheap stiletto. They might bleed to death. They might bleed to death. Hey Mike, what's your style? I know you like to try a law to break in. Anything that therefore, I know that you're against it. And I really like to picture you driving so fast. When you stabbed that guy, I thought it must be me. It was like sex, like getting laid. It's the final thing to do. Trick somebody into coming onto you. Trick somebody into coming onto you, and then kill them. It's called dirt. I haven't spoken to you for a long time. Wasn't the right time. Your current troubles, and there's more coming to you. I hope you know how much I enjoy them. Hey, how about that? Remember a song by a dude from Texas named Bobby Fuller? It went like this. I fought the low on the low one. I fought the low on the low one. We were sitting around the other night, me and some of the guys trying to find the proper word to fit and describe you and the people like you whom no principle has touched, whom no principle has baptized. How about that? Who'd eat shit and say it tasted good if there was money in it for them? Remember a song by this dude from Texas named Bobby Fuller? It went like this. It says, I fought the law on the law one. I fought the law on the law one. You're just dirt. Street has it. Waltzing Matilda whipped out her wallet. The sexy boy smiled in dismay. She took out 420s because she liked round figures. Hey, everybody's a queen for a day. Hey, babe, I'm on fire, and you know I admire your body. Why don't we slip away? Although I'm sure you all certainly is a rarity to be flirting, you know, sha-la-la that way. Hey, sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la. Hey, babe, come on, let's slip away. Luscious and gorgeous over with a hunk of muscle, call out the National Guard. She creamed in her jeans as he picked up her means from off of the Formica top bar, and cascading slowly, he lifted her boldly and wholly out of this world. And despite people's derision, proved to be more than an aversion. And then sha-la-la-la later on, she said sha-la-la-la, and he entered her slowly and showed her where he was coming from. And then sha-la-la-la-la, he made love to her gently, and it was like she'd never ever come. And then sha-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la, when the sun rose and he made to leave, sha-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la, neither one regretted a thing. Hey, that cunt's not breathing, man. I think she's had too much. I think she had too much of something, thank you. Of something or other. You know what I mean? I don't want to scare you, but you're the one that came here. You're the one that's got to get out of here when you leave. I'm not being smart, I'm being cold on my part. I'm not going to wear my heart on my sleeve. People get emotional. Sometimes they don't act rational. They think they're on TV. Hey, the sha-la-la, man. Why don't you just slip away? Well, I'm really glad we met, man. It was really nice talking. I really wish we had a little more time that we could speak, but it would really be a hassle trying to explain to a police officer how was your old lady got stiffed. It's not like we could help her. There's nothing nobody could do. If there was, I would have been the first. But somebody turns that blue, it's a universal truth. No way that bitch will ever fuck again. By the way, that's some real bad shit that you came down to my place with. You ought to be a little more careful around the little bitty girls. Because it's either the best or it's the worst, and since I don't have to choose, I guess I won't. And I know this ain't no way to treat a guest, but why don't you just take your old lady by the feet, man, and lay her out in a darkened street. By morning, she's just another hit and run. Some people got no choice. They can't even find a voice to just talk with that they can call their own. So the first thing that they see that allows them the right to be, they follow it. You know what it's called? Bad luck. I can't seem to make up my mind. I can't tell the colors that'll fit this room, and I can't tell a thing about you and make up my mind. I can't seem to make up my mind. Are you laughing at me, or are you telling a joke? A cigarette on the sheet begins to smoke. Make up your mind. Right or left? Up or down? In or out? Straight around? Love or lust? Rain or shine? I can't seem to make up my own mind. I can't seem to make up my mind. Can't tell the difference between wrong and right. Are you laughing at me in your sleep tonight and leaving me behind? Leaving me behind? Why don't you make up your mind? Thank you. Thank you. Betrayed by the one who says she loves you, by the one who says she needs you above all other men. Betrayed by her fragile, vicious beauty. Her father did his duty and I lay down betrayed. Justice taught her confidence, and her mother was like steel. Her cousins, they were all convicts, and she alone rose above that wheel. But a motorcyclist, no matter how good, is slave to the oncoming truck, and the poison of her father was her most pitiless luck. 3 of us lie in this bed, this night of infamy. One of us lies on her back, her father's in her head, and quick she turns and she slaps my face. And with her eyes open wide, she screams, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. But she's looking right past me. Betrayed by the one who says she loves you, by the one who says that she needs you above all other men. Betrayed by her fragile, vicious beauty, and her father did his duty, and I lay down betrayed. The Heroine stood up on the deck and the ship was out of control. The bow was being ripped to shreds and men were fighting down below. The sea had pummeled them for so long that they knew nothing but fear, and the baby's in his box. And he thinks the door is locked. The sea is in a state and the baby learns to wait for the heroine. Locked in his defense, he waits for the heroine. The mast is cracking as the waves are slapping and the sails roll across the deck. And when they thought no one was looking, they would cut another man's neck, while the heroine, dressed in a virgin white dress, tried to steer the mighty ship, but the raging storm wouldn't hear of it, and they were in for a long trip. And the baby's in a box, and he thinks the door's locked. He finds it hard to breathe, drawing in the sea. And where's the heroine? To fire off the gun, to calm the raging seas and let herself be seized by the baby in the box. He thinks the door is locked and the woman has the keys, but there's no moment she can seize. Here's to the heroine, who transcends all the men who are locked inside the box. Will a lady let him out? Oh, the heroine, strapped to the mast, the pale ascendant heroine. Strapped to the mast, the pale ascendant heroine. You keep your jealousy and your snide remarks to yourself. You know I'm not seeing anybody else. You just keep your ear down to the ground. You yell your head off if you hear a sound. And here's a whistle, a badge, and a phone. You can arrest me if I'm not at home. And if I don't keep my word, I swear I'll keep away. Here's some books and a puzzle by Escher. Here's Shakespeare's Measure for Measure. Here's a balloon, a rubber band, and a bag. Why don't you blow them up if you think you've been had? And here's a castle, a paper dragon, and a moat. An earring, a toothbrush, and a cloak. And if I don't keep my word, I swear I'll keep away. I swear I'll keep away from all we've ever done. I'll keep away from the good times, and I'll keep away from the fun. I swear I'll join the army, or maybe the Marines. I'll start to wear designer suits, and I'll put away my jeans. I swear I'll keep away from all my old-time friends. I'll throw away my records. I'll try to make amends. I swear I'll give up gambling and playing with the rent. I'll give up food and drinking, and I'll give up the life ill spent. Here's a yardstick you can measure me by. Here's a coupon. Maybe there's something you want to buy. Here's a Band-Aid in case you cut your feet. Here's a rubber mallet you can use on your front teeth. And here's a gun no one uses anymore, and a bracelet made of some inexpensive ore. And if I don't keep my word, you won't see me anymore. I swear I'll keep away from dignity and pride. I'll keep away from abstracts. I'll keep it all inside. I'll just wrap me up in butter and melt me on the shelf. I'll fry in my own juices. I'll become somebody else. Well, I'll swear to keep away from everything that's good, and I'll lie down in the gutter where I really really should. I swear I'll light a candle to every modern foe. And I swear I'll close the book on this and not see you anymore, because I just gotta get away. There's a writer that I really like named Hubert Selby Jr., who wrote a book called The Last Exit to Brooklyn and The Room. And I wrote a song, and I was thinking of Hubert Selby. And it's called Home of the Brave. Here's to Johnny with his Joe, and Mickey's got a wife. And here's to Jerry, he has got his Joyce. And me, I'm shaking in my boots tonight for the daughters and the sons lost in the home of the brave. And here's to the home of the brave. And here's to the life that's not saved. And here's to the home of the brave. Here's to the home of the brave. Here's to Frank hitting some bar in picturesque Brooklyn Heights. Here's to a friend who jumped in front of a train at 7 o'clock one night. And another friend who thinks that he lacks worth and has disappeared from sight somewhere in the home of the brave. The stars are hiding in their clouds, the street lights are too bright. A man's kicking a woman who's clutching his leg tight. And I think suddenly of you. And I blink my eyes in fright. Is to the home of the brave. And every day you have to die some, cry some, die some. And every day you have to die some, cry some, and die here in the home of the brave. Legendary hearts tearing us apart with stories of their love, their great transcendent love, while we stand here and fight and lose another night of legendary love. Legendary loves haunt me in my sleep. Promises to keep I never should have made. I can't live up to this. I'm good for just a kiss, not a legendary love. Romeo, oh Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? He's in a car at a bar, churning his blood with an impure drug. He's in the past and seems to be lost forever. He worked hard at being good, but his basic soul was stained, not pure. And when he took his bow, no audience was clapping. And legendary hearts tear us all apart, make our emotions bleed, crying out in need. No legendary love is coming from above. It's in this room right now. And you've got to fight to make what's right. And you've got to fight to make what's right. And you've got to fight to make what's right. You've got to fight to keep your legendary love. It's called The Bells. I really felt that this was what performing rock and roll was all about to me. Maybe you might find it interesting. All the actresses relate to the actor who comes home late after all the plays have closed down on the city halls and the streets. No ticket could beat that beautiful show of shows. Broadway only knows the great white Milky Way. It had something to say. As he fell down to his knees after soaring through the air with nothing to hold him there. Nothing to hold him there. It was really not so cute playing without a parachute. As he stood upon the ledge, looking out, he thought he saw a brook, and he hollered, "There are the bells. Here come the bells. Here come the bells." This is from the new album that's coming out. And it's called My Friend George. You'd think. If I hadn't been able to do it consistently by now, it's a little late. Read in the paper about a man killed with a knife, and that made me think of my friend George. The paper said the man was 5'6". Sounds like Georgie with his killing stick. Hey bro, what's the word? You talking about my friend George? Hey bro, what's the word? You talking about my friend George? I knew Georgie since he's 8. I always thought he's great. Anything George would do, you know that I'd do it too. George liked music. George liked to fight. He worked out in a downtown gym every night. I'd spar with him when work was done, and we'd split lips, but it was all in fun. Hey bro, what's the word? You talking about my friend George? Hey bro, what's the word? Talking about my friend George. Next thing, I hear George has got this stick and he's using it for more than kicks. I saw him down at Smalley's bar. He was wired up. I tried to calm him down. Avenge yourself, he said to me. Avenge yourself for humanity. Avenge yourself for the weak and the poor. And give it to these guys right in the head. The fight is my music and the stick is my soil, and you know that I love you, but please don't say a word. Can't you hear the music playing, the anthem, it's my call? And that's the last I seen of George as he ran out the door, and they said, hey bro, what's the word? You talking about my friend George? It's called Doing the Things That We Want to. It's about the movies of Martin Scorsese and the plays of Sam Shepard. And to my knowledge, it's the first rock and roll song about them. I almost thought a trend right now. The other night we went to see Sam's play, Doing the Things That We Want to. And it was very physical and it held you to the stage, doing the things that he wants to. Doing the things that he wants to. The guy was some cowboy from some rodeo, doing the things that he wants to. And the girl had once loved him, but now she didn't want to go, doing the things that she wants to, doing the things that she wants to. And the man was bullish, the woman a tease, doing the things that they want to. And they fought with their words, the bodies and the deeds, doing the things that they want to. And when they finished fighting, they exited the stage, doing the things that they want to. And I was firmly struck by the way they had behaved, doing the things that they want to. It reminds me of the movies Marty made about New York, doing the things that we want to. Those frank and brutal movies that are so brilliant, doing the things that he wants to. Fool in Love, Meet the Raging Bull, doing the things that he wants to. They were very inspirational. I love the things they do, doing the things that we want to. There's not much you hear on the radio today, doing the things that we want to. But you can still see a movie or a play, doing the things that we want to. Here's to Travis Bickle, and here's to Johnny Boy, doing the things that we want to. Growing up in the mean streets of New York, doing the things that we want to. I wrote this song because I'd like to shake your hand, doing the things that he wants to. In a way, you guys are the best friends I ever had, doing the things that we want to. Doing the things that we want to. It's called Turn to Me. If you gave up major vices and you're between a hard place and a wall, and your car breaks down in traffic on the street, remember, I'm the one who loves you. You can always give me a call. And turn to me, turn to me, turn to me. If your father is freebasing and your mother's turning tricks, that's still no reason you should have a rip. Remember, I'm the one who loves you. You can always give me a call. And turn to me, turn to me, turn to me. When your teeth are ground down to the bone and there's nothing between your legs, and some friend died of something that you can't pronounce, remember, I'm the one who loves you. You can always give me a call and turn to me, turn to me, turn to me. When you can't pay your rent, your boss is an idiot, and your apartment has no heat, and your wife says, maybe, baby, we should have a child. Remember, I'm the one who loves you. You can always give me a call and turn to me, turn to me, turn to me. When it's all too much, you turn the TV set on and light a cigarette. And then a public service announcement comes creeping on, and you see a lung corroding or a fatal heart attack. Turn to me, turn to me, turn to me. It's called Flying to the Sun. I would not run from the Holocaust. I would not run from the bomb. I would welcome the chance to meet my Maker and fly into the sun. Fly into the sun. Fly into the sun. I break up into a million pieces and fly into the sun. I would not run from the blazing light. I would not run from its rain. I'd see it as an end to misery, as an end to worldly pain. An end to worldly pain. An end to worldly pain. I'd shine by the light of the unknown moment to end this worldly pain and fly into the sun, fly into the sun. I'd shine by the light of the unknown moment and fly into the sun. The earth is weeping, the sky is shaking, the stars split to their core, and every proton and unnamed neutron is fusing in my bones, and an unnamed mammal is darkly rising as man burns from his tomb. And I look at this as a blissful moment to fly into the sun. Fly into the sun. Fly into the sun. I'd burn into 1,000 pieces just to fly into the sun and end this mystery, answer my mystery. I look at this as a wondrous moment to end this mystery and fly into the sun, fly into the sun. I break up into 1,000,000 pieces just to fly into the sun. Thank you.